What's up, guys? Jarrius here, and today I had another good headline for you guys today. As you may know, Venezuela has been facing a food shortage, food crisis, economic crisis. Um, the streets are going rampage. A lot of things been going on lately, not over the past since earlier this year. I can say over the past few months as well. As you can see, we having blackouts, shortages. Like I said, Venezuela. We seen a lot of things, fighting, killing. The streets are going crazy. A lot of people think this is coming to the U.S. I want to take the time out and tell you guys how serious this is. Um, bank closing. And I want to mention something to you guys. A lot of people don't think this is coming to the U.S. Some of these things can happen to the U.S., but I think it'll be a whole lot worse than Venezuela is. I think if anything else hit the U.S. like this, it would be a whole lot worse than Venezuela. You know, like all the dramatic things and the drama and crazy stuff that goes on in the U.S. that we got building up on top of now. But I want to get into this article. Caracas, Venezuela, the courts close most days the barrels to start a business. Same thing, the public defender's office that's been converted into a food bank for government employees. Now, you may know, I think it was like a while back, like I said earlier this year, it started and it translated. It wasn't that worse. It been translated like it's heating up, you know, and it's just not in Venezuela as well. This is one of the major topics in the discussion in this paragraph. I want to talk about it in this video, but not just in Venezuela. I want to just put this in perspective into the whole world as well. Banks collapse, economic collapse. We talking about the globe here, but in specifically, you can see how bad it's in Venezuela. Anybody who's been into this whole article about Venezuela and the food shortage know what I'm talking about. And it's just been going crazy, rampant, and it's only gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, and that's some we have to worry about. Food shortage. I think this is the biggest problem. Without people going having food, they're going to go crazy. You know, food is need for survival. Imagine like millions of people don't have food to eat, and you have to break into people's homes. You got people with guns. Got the gun control law, like I said, mentioned it in a video. One of my videos I posted like yesterday, earlier this week, well, over the weekend, Memorial Weekend. We got a lot of big things like that, but food is one of the basic needs we need for the human race to actually survive. So that's something that we have to keep in mind. So I meant one quote: control the oil, you control the countries, and control the food, you control the people. That was something I think what his name is, I forgot his name, Henry Kissinger. He had mentioned that, but I'm gonna get back into this article. This country has long been accustomed to paying for shortages, even of basic foods, but Venezuela keeps drifting farther into uncharted territory. In recent weeks, the government has taken what may be one of the most desperate measures everybody country to save: electricity. Like I said, shut down electricity. Without power, you can't see anything. That's a one of the most important needs of a country as well. So if we have no electricity, how are we going to see? How are we going to power things up? How can we charge our phones, computers, and see all these things like our television and stuff like that? So that's one of the most important factors we're going to need as well. A shutdown of many of its offices for all but 2.5 days each week. But that's not only the start of the country's woes. Electricity and water are being rationed at huge areas of the country have spent months with little of either. Now, imagine not going without electricity and water. I think that's one of the things that you have to keep in perspective. Like I said, mentioned, like this is stuff we need. It's not what we want, we need. Like as a living being, we need these things, and without this, you know, we're gonna go back to sticks and stones, you know, lanterns, candles. I think millions of people can't survive without this, depending on the government. All right, I don't think people make their own food. I don't think everyone hunts like deers and things like that and get back into nature. So I think many people, millions of people, they depend on the government as well, and that's something I wanted to mention. Many people cannot make international calls from phones because of the dispute between the government and phone companies over currency regulation and rates. CocaCola, FEMA, the Mexican company that bottles Coke in the country, had even said it was halting production of surgery soft drink because it was running out of sugar. Then that's a big perspective. You know, Coca-Cola is a big company, and I don't know how this can relate to it, but without Coca-Cola was one of the most biggest drinks that people drink as of today. If they run out of sugar, you know that's gonna put a production hold on U.S. as well as many other countries as well who purchase Coca-Cola and send it all throughout the countries around the world. Last week, protests turned violent in parts of the country where demonstrators demanding empty supermarkets be resupplied. And on Friday, the government said it would continue its truncated work week. Sorry about that, for additional 15 days. But yeah, guys, this is something. Like I said, I don't want to get too way into the article. My time is almost up. I got a 10-minute rationale to keep it into perspective, but you can see this right here. Like I said, economic crisis, the Venezuela crisis, the bank collapse, no food, no water, no electricity. This is causing for a state emergency. They're gonna need military exercises been put out there to keep everything under control. As of lately, I can go off topic a little bit. I want to a little bit and tell you guys, military has been doing training exercises. I know you guys know about the Beach Grove article that they actually was talking about once a while back, and they were just training for no reason. They just trained like Jade Helm is not. It was done this year. We got a lot of things to go over, but this is one of the perspective. I'm gonna keep an eye on Venezuela. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on many more things to talk about actually. But like I said, man, if you guys like the video, come like and leave thumbs up the video, leave your comments down below and tell me what you guys think about this. I will cover it again. I will be reading your comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.